You're eating healthy, you exercise, you even remember your vitamins. But still, something feels off. The bloating, the brain fog, the sudden sensitivity to foods you used to love. You wonder, what's going on with my body? Here's the truth. Your gut might be struggling, and you don't even know it yet, because gut issues don't always scream. Sometimes they whisper, quietly, persistently, every single day. But here's the empowering part. Once you understand what's happening, you can change it. Today, we're diving into 7 everyday habits that may be quietly wrecking your gut health, and what you can start doing right now to repair, restore, and feel like yourself again. Your gut is more than just a place where food gets digested. It's your second brain, home to trillions of bacteria, most of your immune system, and nearly 90% of your serotonin, the feel-good hormone that impacts your mood and energy. When your gut is healthy, you feel clear, strong, focused, and energized. But when it's out of balance, you can feel exhausted, anxious, inflamed, or even depressed, and not know why. This is about more than just digestion. This is about your whole body health and your quality of life. Let's walk through the 7 surprising habits that could be damaging your gut, and what you can do, gently and powerfully, to heal. 1. Skipping meals or eating at irregular times. You might think, I'll just eat later, or I'm too busy to stop now. But your gut has its own clock, a biological rhythm that helps it prepare enzymes, regulate bacteria, and process food smoothly. When you skip meals or eat at wildly different times each day, that rhythm gets disrupted. Your digestive system becomes confused, sluggish, and inflamed. Imagine trying to dance to music that keeps changing tempo. That's what your gut is doing. Aim for consistent meal times and don't skip breakfast. Even a light, nourishing meal in the morning can set your gut up for a smoother day. Consistency is not about being rigid, it's about creating rhythm, and your gut thrives on rhythm. 2. Too much caffeine. Coffee lovers. We get it. That morning cup feels like magic. But here's the thing. Too much caffeine, especially from energy drinks or multiple cups a day, can irritate your gut lining, increase stomach acid, and throw your microbial balance off. Think of it like turning up the volume on your gut's stress levels. Stick to less than 400 milliliters of caffeine a day. That's about 3 small cups of coffee. And pair it with gut-soothing foods like bananas, oats, or almond butter. You don't have to quit caffeine altogether, but learn to use it with intention, not just as a crutch. 3. Overusing antibiotics or painkillers. Antibiotics can save lives, but they don't discriminate. They wipe out everything, including the good bacteria your gut needs to thrive. NSAIDs like ibuprofen may ease pain in the short term, but long-term use can damage the protective lining of your gut, causing inflammation and imbalance. Only take antibiotics when absolutely necessary, and always follow up with a probiotic-rich recovery period. Add fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, or sauerkraut to your meals. If you're dealing with chronic pain, explore natural alternatives like turmeric, ginger, stretching, or magnesium. Think of your gut as a garden. If you pull out the weeds, make sure you replant the flowers. 4. Living with constant stress. You might not realize it, but every time you're overwhelmed, anxious, or stuck in fight or flight, your gut feels it. Stress floods your body with cortisol, and that changes your gut microbiome, increases inflammation, and even weakens the barrier between your intestines and your bloodstream. This is what's known as leaky gut. Start small. 10 minutes of deep breathing, journaling, stretching, or simply stepping outside for fresh air. Even one moment of mindfulness can shift your biology and create a safer, calmer environment inside your body. Because healing your gut isn't just about what you eat, it's about how you feel. 5. High sugar and processed food intake. We all crave comfort foods, but processed sugar feeds the wrong kind of bacteria and yeast in your gut, like Candida. The more sugar they get, the more they grow, causing bloating, cravings, fatigue, and inflammation. Swap processed sugar for whole food sweetness, fruits, dates, sweet potatoes. Cook at home more often and read food labels. Sugar hides in sauces, dressings, even bread. You're not punishing yourself by cutting back. You're choosing clarity over chaos, peace over pain. 6. Poor sleep habits. Late nights, screen time in bed, erratic schedules. They don't just leave you tired, they leave your gut struggling. Poor sleep lowers microbial diversity, which means fewer healthy bacteria and a weaker immune system. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Keep your room cool and dark. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Create a winding down ritual that signals, it's safe to rest now, because sleep isn't a luxury, it's gut medicine. Resisting the urge to use the toilet. It seems minor until it's not. Holding in your poop, whether you're too busy, uncomfortable, or distracted, puts pressure on your gut, leads to toxin buildup, and disrupts the natural flow of elimination. When your body says it's time, listen. This is about trust, respect, partnership with your biology. Establish a routine, stay hydrated, and never be ashamed of your body's needs. They are sacred. Your gut is working for you, even when you're asleep, even when you're stressed, even when you forget to take care of it. And now you have the tools to return the favor. Eat consistently, sleep deeply, breathe often, choose nourishment, let go of the habits that don't serve you. You don't need a perfect diet or expensive supplements. You need awareness, intention, and compassion. If this video helped you, share it with someone you love. Let's build a community that listens to our bodies, honors our health, and chooses healing. Subscribe to Healthy and Happy for more grounded, science-backed tips. And remember, your body is not the problem, it's the messenger. And now that you're listening, healing can begin. Until next time, take care, stay kind, and trust your gut. It's wiser than you think.